Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to another day where my allergies are just wiping out my voice box. My voice box actually sounded pretty good until I started to talk. So before I turned on the camera, because I knew my voice was going to be kind of iffy, because it's been iffy all morning, I've been practicing. I counted to 26, then recited the alphabet, counted to 26, recited the alphabet, and each time I did so, even though I was coughing hard between each session, my voice just sounded more and more clogged up after each session. So before I started recording, I sounded great. Then I started to actually talk, and my voice went down to this. But it's not, this is my voice, because it's hard to get it really shook off. I can't cough hard a lot of the time, but my voice will sound a little bit better after a cough, and then it clogs back up again, if I can cough hard enough. And it usually takes about 10 of those. So, my apologies, thumbs up. Hopefully soon the pollen stuff will be better. I mean, yesterday, I started off, I can't remember if I talked about this, I took a 10 milligram generic Claritin tablet, and I took I did, because I was thinking about taking 2. I didn't, but I took a Benadryl tablet, 25 milligrams. It used to be 25 milligrams, knocked me out. I took it yesterday, I didn't even feel it. I didn't even realize I had taken drowsy time medication. So, yeah. What's happening is great. But again, once again, even though I can take 20 milligrams of Ritalin and then fall asleep, it's still counteracting the sleepy time effect of the antihistamine. Because like I said, normally Benadryl 25 milligrams would knock me out. I can take 50 milligrams before going to bed, and that doesn't even slow me down anymore. So, changing biochemistry for the win? But yeah, my sinuses are good. I've had sinus problems my whole life, and they're no worse now than they have been. In fact, I'm sneezing less than I usually do. So that's good. And I can breathe okay. In fact, there's 2 ways I can breathe, because here's a deep breath when I'm just breathing. You can hear it, but when I'm trying to make a point, I breathe like this for people. Yeah, I'm pushing at the bronchioles to make them wheeze. When I'm just breathing, I'm moderately clear. I have to cough and stuff. The pills haven't had a chance to really take effect yet. But thumbs up, it works. My voice gets a little bit better through the day, but not a ton. But again, everybody's having pollen issues, and hopefully again, it's not just me dying because my lungs are failing, because my housemates, my next door neighbors, were burning plastic and carpeting, and it messed me up. I mean, I was doing fine, just great. They burned that stuff, fumes were in the house, and the next day I've been having issues like this since. So hopefully it's not that my neighbors have murdered me. Hopefully it's just, that might have knocked my lungs down a bit so that they're still recovering, and so they're just still hurting from the pollen because of that. So here's hoping. Also, I had my med manager appointment for my Ritalin yesterday. Because if I push a bit harder there, you see, I got some of the stuff knocked off. My voice is still fuzzy, but I'm not having to push as hard just to make it make noise. So, and it's already clogging back up, as you can hear. I wasn't able to cough as hard as I wanted there, but that's hopefully I'm not being murdered, or hopefully I haven't been murdered, and it's just taking time for it to happen, which could happen. Yay. And also, when I was mentioning before about a couple like months and over the years, as I get older, I worry about, how long I'm going to live and all that, because, I turned 59 this year. And sure, there are a lot of people that live longer than like the average lifespan. And the average lifespan in the U.S. has been bumped up because those people with money can go to see the doctors. They live longer. That raises the national average. But for those of us with no money, our lifespan has actually been decreasing for the last several years. So we're not living longer. The rich people who have access to healthcare are. Where was I going with this? I can't remember. It just turned into a healthcare rant. So, yeah, great, isn't it? The thing is, though, my lung function is not being impaired. In fact, when I go out walkies, I'm doing better now, body and oxygen-wise, than I have been over the past couple months and years. Past couple years walking up into southern Shelton again, because downtown Shelton is in a valley, southern Shelton is up on hills, northern Shelton you come up onto a plateau, it's up here. This is just hills in this area where I live. So getting home, you have to go up all of these hills. And over the years, I have had times just walking where I just felt like I was getting weaker and weaker all the time, every day, not able to go as far as well. I have had times just walking up hills, my legs would hurt more. Now, you're not getting enough oxygen pain, but I've had a thing all my life where if I'm trying to walk quickly, my legs and ankles and such will get pains in specific spots. And it was that, just a lot worse. Right now, when I go walkies the same distance, if not further. I am carrying groceries quite often and then walking up into southern Shelton. I'm not having any of those issues. I mean, the past 2 weeks while I'll be going walkies, my legs haven't hurt while I power up hills. I feel less weak as I'm carrying things. So I have no oxygenation issues. It's just right here is where I'm being wiped out. Now, whether that's the pollen or whatever, I don't know. But I am concerned, but I have no access to health care. The closest VA hospital to me is about 45 miles away, and I don't have a doctor, and I don't have just freestanding money. I can go to a walk-in clinic. So yeah, I am concerned, especially since the last time they took x-rays of my lungs, the bases of my lungs were scattershot with calcified spots. Not necessarily good. So, yay. Past that as well. Oh yes, I was talking about the med manager that got onto that. So I've been talking about this, that, and other. She's pleased and happy. When I ordered my meds and they called me back that very same day to say, we do not have your prescription on file, I have been very worried because they said, we didn't have your prescription, you need to call your care provider. And so last week on the 2nd, I called my care provider and they said, oh yeah, we'll send that message off to them because they're not working today and it'll be taken care of tomorrow. So I had my med manager thing yesterday. I asked about it. She hadn't heard about it. So that's not good. If things weren't working and she had to send a prescription off, the 13th is Sunday. But she called them up yesterday after the appointment to find out what was going on, and they were filling it yesterday to mail yesterday. So it could show up by Friday. Hopefully Saturday at the latest. And here's the weird thing that I do not understand. I got those meds. I have been taking them as prescribed. 60 milligrams a day. 3 20-milligram tablets. Last week when I found out that I was going to be running out, I started taking less. 2 tablets a day instead of 3. So today, after I heard that my meds were going to be showing up properly, I started rationing them out as 3 again. I don't have enough to last until the 13th. I have no idea where the other tablets went. I haven't given them out. I have to go digging for them amidst the piles of stuff that I have because I'm organized chaos as a organization. You may not know exactly where something is, but you know which pile it is, and you can go right to it from there. That's the way I am with meds and such. So I've been taking less because I was afraid that they wouldn't last past that date. But it was a good thing I was taking less, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't even have enough to last until the refill day. So I have no ideas what happened to the rest of those meds. At least I hope no one's gotten into them. So we'll find out. I take my meds out daily and I set them out so that I don't forget. And counting them out, yeah, I've only got 2 to last on the 13th instead of the 3. And I've only been taking 2 tablets for like a week. So I do not know what the heck happened. Yay. But still, it works real well. And that's a very, very good thing. I even talked to her about my headaches. Because the last time I got a headache, I was really worried. I was worried. Because headaches can be an indication that your blood pressure is too high. And when I checked my blood pressure with that bad headache, it was just like 137 over 70 something. That's higher than it should be, but that's not bad. Definitely not headache territory. So, I don't know. I still think, though, it may well be muscle tension. Because for the past couple of days, I have been working my neck every time I have a bit of time. I start doing my neck exercises to make sure I'm keeping things stretched out and doing my best to keep relaxed. Because I pull up tight. And I really pull up tight on Ritalin, and I don't know why. So I've been really working to keep things stretched out and trying to always keep things pulled down. And it seems to be helping, so thumbs up on that. Oy vey. I am so sorry about my voice. Past that, I don't really have anything written down on my list. Appointments are breaks in routine, and it knocks me apart on days that I have a break in routine. So I didn't do a ton yesterday aside from play a few video games, watched a lot of YouTube videos, and then I went walkies and did some thinking. I've still been thinking about my video series that I'm going to be doing on the framework of the Cosmic Horror Pantheon. It's just right now I want my voice to get a little bit better. This is oy vey. Hopefully I'm able to tell on the waveform of my voice where I've been coughing so I can replace it. I don't know. We shall see. I am sorry if I do not, but thank you all so very much. Past that though, just been surviving, trying to do my best, trying to think. I am thinking, and I'm trying to remain thinking, and that's a good thing. There was something that I wanted to talk about, and I remembered as I was leaning forward here and talking about something, and then I thought to myself, hey, maybe I'll hopefully remember. But no. There is one thing, though, that I will say beforehand, because I use cannabis for pain control, and it works. Even without CBDs, THC also does kill pain. It's not just the CBDs. It'd be nicer if the weed that I had and the concentrate I had more CBDs in it, but that stuff's more expensive because they've been breeding CBDs out. Recreational, people don't want pain control. They want to get loopy. So all you get is THC. But let's see if I can remember what the heck I was talking about. Oh no! Oh, I remember now, because this is one of the side effects. Before I was taking ADHD meds, I did not have that much problem with short-term memory loss from THC consumption, because my thoughts were everywhere anyway. I couldn't tell the difference. At the very least, it felt like it slowed me down, and I think it did. Now that I'm on Ritalin, Now that the med is slotted into place and my brain is working the way it should, or at least closer to it, now that that's happening, the short-term memory loss effects of cannabis are a lot stronger. Hokey smokes, I have replaced my ADHD inability to remember things with cannabis inability to remember things. So yay. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. Just thank you for having left a comment. Good, bad, indifferent. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. And even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, cannabis use for pain, and a whole lot more, sometimes I'm lucky I can remember anything at all. Getting better, but Nora, thumbs up and thank you. X Zudi, greatly appreciated. Looks like 8 and then a whole bunch of Arabic letters and such, so thank you very, very much. Fargrand, greatly appreciated. Snadwitch, thumbs up and thank you. Linner Andriotti, I sure hope I'm close, thank you very, very much. Ricky Bettini, thumbs up. Honor, greatly appreciated. Magus727, greatly appreciated. Robert B, thumbs up and thank you. We have Fiber, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. Dasharat, good to see you in the comments. And Kay, thumbs up and thank you. Christopher Thomas, greatly appreciated. Christian Porter, thumbs up. You Snerd, good to see you in the comments. It's been a while. Skid, thumbs up and thank you. Michael, thumbs up and thank you very much. Dottie McLaughlin, thumbs up and thank you. And then Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, if only in text. And that is a very good thing. Thumbs up and thank you all so very, very much. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. Definitely a thumbs up on that. If you'd like to help me out without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. If you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wishlist link where hopefully today I have finally updated it with things like Reptisand and hamster food and hamster bedding and cat food. Hopefully a pair of shoes. If you could check it out, that would be cool. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart. So thank you very, very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation you get from my existence. And of course, if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very cool. Thumbs up and thank you so very, very much. Well, hokey smokes. I mean, I sound terrible and my throat is sore because it's raspy, but that's the only reason, from the coughing and hacking and pushing to talk through this stuff. Past that, I feel awesome. So, thumbs up for that. Definitely a good thing. Hopefully I'll be able to get some of the phone calls I need to make today. Hopefully I said that in English as well. And so there's things to do, and stay creative, all of you. It's a good thing. If you don't have to go out and you're not vaccinated, please be very careful. If you don't have to go out and you are vaccinated, that's your choice. But if you do go out for your own just general health, vaccinated or not, wearing a mask is a good idea. So try to maintain your social distancing and do your best. Be safe. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that is a definite thumbs up. Come on. Push. Why are you not push? Push. Can I pull?